Hello everyone, and thanks for watching us. I'm trying to tell an interesting story about CovidMatrix Platform and how it was born. At the first time, we announced about a new disease in Wuhan in December 2019. We started to understand and we started to investigate learning about the COVID-19. In the very first moment, we didn't have any idea that very soon we will be encountered in our country with the same problem. But as a curiosity, we started to understand it. And when we saw the films that came out from Wuhan, we suppose that it is overreaction and such a kind of action that not respect to the citizen rights. So we continued this investigations, and as our favor, it's not a responsibility, but we like to understand what is happening there. Day by day, it's got more serious since WHO announced as a pandemic when it passes or reached to Iran and Italy and Spain, and we faced with a very aggressive and contagion disease. Day by day, we saw many deaf people, and the medical system in their country were crashed. The doctors and nurses were upset that they couldn't help the people. So we got it more serious, and we started to make more serious meetings, discussion with clinicians, with epidemiologists, with healthcare caregivers, to know how we can help. As a one technological company, how we can play a role. And we didn't let fear to overwhelm us and just take a seat and watching what is happening. So we started to make a concept and find a solution can conceptually help to the situation. Very soon we found that it's not possible to deal with such a situation only with governments or only with the nations, because we saw similar situation in some countries, and it was not concurrent situations. So we proposed that social responsibility is a key point to deal with such a situation. And in our conceptual design, we started to develop based on social responsibility, based on the role playing of the nations individually and government together. In line of this conceptual design, we started to select our advisory board from our partners and select our strategic partners, strategic joint ventures, to help us to improve our ideas scientifically, to find a knowledge-based approaches for make a concept as a realistic solution. We started to discuss about technological limitation, technological adventures. And based on our current studies that we have in CovidMatrix, we started to work on hotspot region identifications. And we did the tests, we did the pilot study and unsimulated data to find out how we can do that. And then, in cooperation with our strategic partners, University of Sao Paulo, we started to develop some platform to test on supercomputer and make it as a practical, updatable solution. But what is the challenges? What are the challenges that we are going to face in such a situation? First of all, if we develop a technology, if we develop a solution based on the contact tracing, is it supporting the privacy? Is it supporting the society's equality? So it got our main challenges in our tough work of developing platform, concept, and challenges. So we think that in order to escape discrimination based on color, based on wealthiness of the citizen, we need to democratize the solution. Very soon, we selected a slogan as all together to be safe, because we believe this is one of the best solutions to overpass this situation.